Hey everybody, Aaron Dillon here, Managing Director of AG Dillon Co. We're a venture capital firm focused on pre-IPO companies with investment funds for individual investors, family offices, financial advisors, and institutional investors. All right, so I got pre-IPO company update for you here for the week ending 3 February 2023. Today we'll hit on company news for last week, large capital raises, individual pre-IPO company stock performance update, and pre-IPO company spotlight of Revolut, the UK challenger bank. All right, so we got the only thing that anyone's talking about this week is artificial intelligence, specifically OpenAI and Microsoft's announcement and Google's AI announcement this week. AI is hot now. It's attracting a lot of venture capital attention, and I think it's going to start really impacting and being a consistent part of our daily lives going forward. AI is going to rank up there with the launch of the internet, the iPhone, and the iPhone App Store, in my opinion. So Microsoft announced a $10 billion investment into OpenAI at a $29 billion valuation last month. All things consistent, this will make it the sixth largest pre-IPO stock in global developed markets. My institutional trader partners are telling me that big chunks of the stock are going fast. $50 million hit the market earlier this week, and it's already gone today. That tranche even had a 2% management fee and a 20% carried interest layer on top of the investment. So a lot of demand out there. This said, I'm very focused on what OpenAI is doing right now. The Microsoft announcement was really powerful. Seeing what OpenAI can do when seamlessly integrated in a web browser just totally blew my mind. So Microsoft announced that their integration with their Bing search engine and Edge web browser today, on Tuesday, excuse me, with OpenAI, their AI technology. Microsoft highlighted how the new technology can create an email based on any search result and instantly translate that into over 100 languages. The AI created a vegetarian meal plan for a family of four for the week with ingredients in seconds. It just like ripped it right out. And then the user asked it to reorder the ingredients by grocery section so it'd be easier for them to shop at the grocery store. So how long do you think it's going to take for Instacart or Amazon Fresh to take this AI-powered list and offer a one-click buy with home delivery? I don't think that's going to happen. Take very long to happen. We'll probably see that before the year's up. So Microsoft integration of AI into the Edge internet browser was awesome. Uh, they showed how Bing AI could summarize a part of a PDF, like they showed Gap's Q4 2022 earnings report, and they summarized the 15-page PDF in seconds into like a couple paragraphs. Then the user asked it to compare Gap's various metrics for Gap's earning report to Lululemon's earning report for the same period, and it did that in seconds. So that would have normally taken me like 30 minutes. The AI ripped it out, side by side table, by pulling data from outside of the PDF report from the internet and kind of put it side by side instantly in just a couple seconds. Really impressive. They also showed how with Bing AI creating emails, paragraphs, or blog posts after just like a really quick prompt with the ability to customize kind of the AI response with like keep the tone professional or I want a medium length response or blog post, right? Really, really interesting and how this can kind of deliver first draft content for people to use in their day-to-day lives. So I think AI has officially made its presence known, and no joke, I feel like this is going to be a little point for humanity. Like my kids are doing their homework with this stuff. I'm hearing professors are teaching law students using on how to use AI to draft legal agreements. Like this stuff is coming fast. Okay, so Publix tech stocks were up year to date. So the buzz is flowing about what pre-IPO stocks might hit in the market first. So like these are pre-IPO companies that are in private, they're ready to go. Next Tracker, a solar panel company, spun out of its parent this week and was 15% oversubscribed. So naturally, that's a good sign for the pre-IPO market. CNBC reported that Stripe, Instacart, Epic Games, and Chime are all first on the first IPOs to drop this year. I personally believe that Stripe's going to stay private. There's a lot of talk about that out there, this tender offer that they're doing. And they kind of appear to go to the way of SpaceX, where they're giving liquidity to their employees once every 6 months. A little bird was in my office this week and told me that Chime's going to go public ASAP. So we'll see what plays out with there. But the bankers, at least in the press, are talking about Instacart going out first and fast. So what I'm most interested in, what are the valuations that these companies are going to go public at? The secondary market has these four stocks were way down versus their last primary market rounds. Stripe was down 34%, Instacart was down 74%, Epic Games down 45%, excuse me, and Chime was down 60%. That's secondary market pricing impacts, right, from the last primary financing round. And investors got into so investors, like the last 3 to 5 years, these are the primary rounds, like the venture capital, the institutions, they're in store for some pain. But that said, these primary round investors have preferred shares and they got liquidity preferences too. So they'll probably wait, kind of come out of there okay, but probably definitely not with any kind of significant gains. Okay, so we got two new unicorns this week. So congratulations to Colossal Labs and Biosciences, and ONE for hitting the $1 billion plus mark. Colossal Labs is a bioscience and genetic engineering company. They pulled in $150 million Series B and a $1.5 million post-money valuation. Paris Hilton invested into this round, so it's got to be a winner. And ONE is an electric vehicle electric vehicle battery manufacturer. They raised a $300 million round at a $1.2 billion valuation. That's a lot of dilution, $300 million on $1.2 billion. But Franklin Templeton co-led this round, which is a bit unusual. They were up a whopping 796% increase from the last primary round, which was just 12 months ago. That's a sweet return over the last year, which especially considering how public stocks have performed over that same period. Okay, so let's hit kind of the broader secondary market performance for the week. Pre-IPO stocks were down for the week at 57 basis points. The S&P 500 was up 1.64%. S&P 500 growth was up 1.5% for the week. Pre-IPO stocks are still trailing the public stock market for the year-to-date number. Most pre-IPO stocks are more or less flat for the year, but Airtable's up big year-to-date, but they got totally rocked this week. They were down 16%. Ouch. All right, and pre-IPO stocks are still trailing public markets over the last year. We need to get past that kind of first half of 2022. It was rough for pre-IPO stocks, pre-IPO stock market the first half of the year. Okay, let's spotlight Revolut here. Revolut's a UK challenger bank that has a unique focus on exchange rates. These guys make it really easy to travel to different countries and spend without getting your face ripped off on foreign exchange fees. I have them at $17.8 billion valuation based on the last primary financing round and secondary market trading. They've raised $1.8 billion to date. That $17.8 billion valuation is down 46% from its last primary financing round of $33 billion in July of 2021. Revolut posted $678 million in 2021 revenue. I'll get you that 2022 revenue number once I got it available. MasterCard, Index Ventures, and Ribbit Capital were in Revolut early, so those guys are set to make a nice number once these guys go public or get acquired. And other notable investors are DST, Bond, Tiger, and SoftBank. Okay, Revolut makes money in a few different ways. They have 3 account tiers: free, premium, and metal. Premium is $9.99 per month. Metal $16.99 per month. Naturally, you get more with kind of each tier as it goes up. Metal gives you that sexy metal card as described. With the effective Fed funds rate now at 4.58% here in the United States, is now interest is now something to talk about. It's also up higher in Europe as well, just not quite as high as the U.S. Revolut does share a healthy portion of that interest with customers. 2.5% here for customers in the U.S. for the free account, and 3.9% for the price tiers. So at these interest levels, depositors just need $5,300 to break even on that metal tier, even though it's $17 a month. So it's kind of interesting. They also make interchange revenue every time someone uses their debit card. So that fee ranges from 1.25% to 1.7% of the transaction amount. All right, so let's end it there. If you have any pre-IPO stock research needs, just please reach out. I'd love to dive in with you. We also have 2 funds available for investment right now. For diversified pre-IPO stock exposure across 15 names, check out agdillon.com/top15. That's like SpaceX, Stripe, Canva, Instacart, Epic Games, Discord, Plaid, etc. And if you want SpaceX only exposure, we got a fund just for SpaceX. It's agdillon.com/SpaceX. The big rocket Starship is launching soon. That's going to be a catalyst. And their internet satellite business, Starlink, is scaling up fast to the 12,000 satellites that they want to serve the 2 billion people across the globe that don't have internet access today. So it's a great entry point, in my opinion, to get SpaceX exposure. So thanks, and I'll see you guys all next week.